Digimon.
Accessing data files. I'm Monotamon. This is the part of the show where I generously take time out of my day to explain one of our Digimon to our audience. Shoutmon. His attacks include fiery fastball and rock and roller, where he shouts so loud that his opponents are obliterated. What a silly attack! Imagine just shouting all the time. Who would want to do that?
That's why they call me Shoutmon, you annoying hunk of junk!
Ballistamon. His attacks include Ram Slammer, which he uses to flip or toss an opponent around. Now this could be very helpful in making pancakes, or hamburgers for that matter.
You don't have to be mean about it.
Accessing data files. Just one moment. I have the information you requested. Darulomon profile. He is a beast-type Digimon. His special attacks include Drill Bit Blitz, Drill Tornado, and Spiral Drill. He can shoot drill bits from his head. Talk about having a screw loose. I wonder if he can fix my internet connection. Finally, a handyman I can trust. Accessing data files now. Well, not right now. Give it a second. I really need to upgrade my processor. Starmon. His techniques include sending Pikmon soaring through the air to hit an opponent with Meteor Squall. The more they hit, the greater the chance your wish will come true. I'd wish for a toy truck. No, a real truck. No, a monster truck. No, a real monster.
Just wrap it up already!
Accessing data files. Dondokomon. Dondokomon is a musical instrument-type Digimon. His special attacks include Dondoko March, Dondoko Rush, and Extreme Taiko. This peppy, percussive, party-loving Digimon fires up his allies with his irresistible pulse-pounding rhythms. Problem is, he fires up his enemies, too. End result, total chaos! What do you expect from someone who hits himself on the head all day? Cutemon. Techniques include, cutely showing off its cuteness in the cutest way possible so people fall in love with its cutidity. How much more time do I have? Oh boy, did I mention that it's cute? I mean, just look at that face.
You're making all that up, aren't you?
Pretty much. Greymon, a dinosaur-type Digimon whose techniques include his Mega Flame attack, which hits the enemy with an intense, fiery blast. And to let you in on a little secret, you know, just between us, it also roasts up some super tasty shish kebab and hot dogs.
You use it for barbecuing?
And for making s'mores. Accessing data files. Male Bergermon. Male Bergermon is a machine-type Digimon. His special attacks include Night Flare, Trident Tail, and Plasma Cannons. He zips around on his zippy plasma thrusters and lays plasma eggs in a plasma nest and hatches little plasma chickies. Okay, I made up that last part. He doesn't really hatch chickies or even lay eggs, for that matter.
Zip it or I'll scramble your eggs!
Ooh, with bacon? Accessing data files. Hey, that's me! I mean, Monotamon! Monotamon is a Brawn-type Digimon. His special attacks include Cyber Recon, Fire Shot, and Water Dragon. A formidable opponent, this digital desperado is equipped with the latest in spyware and data retrieval capabilities, has a user-friendly interface, Wi-Fi, and comes in a variety of attractive colors.
I wish he'd go away, in any color.
Accessing data files. Chibi Tortomon. Chibi Tortomon is a cyborg-type Digimon. His special attacks include Armored Arrow and Torto Tackle. Additional strengths include swimming underwater and a gung-ho attitude. But his ultimate weapon is his adorableness. He's the most adorable member of the Fusion Fighters. Well, Cutemon's pretty adorable too, but still.
Hey, what am I, chopped liver? Come on!
Wait for it. Found it! Beastmon! A beast-type, don't you know? And her attacks include Witch Warp and Mind Fogger, in which she bewitches her opponent with a belly dance. Oh, my ones and zeros! She's got Shoutmon dancing already!
Hey, I am not bewitched! Okay, maybe a little.
Deputymon. His attacks include Justice Blaster, in which he blasts out justice. Well, what else would an attack with that name do? He's a Virus Buster Digimon, which means he busts viruses. Oh, come on! Maybe we should just call him Obviousmon.
And maybe we'll call you Complainingmon.
Pharaohmon. Pharaohmon is a Phantom-type Digimon. Watch out or he'll wrap you up in his special attack, Mummy Mayhem. But don't let the name Phantom-type spook you. He's actually a nice guy once you get to know him. He even gave me a code crown.
Amateurs. Data accessing should be left to the professionals.
This is my favorite puppy. I named him Dinner.
Mad Leomon. Mad Leomon is a zombie zinger-type Digimon. His special attacks include Beast Blaster and Poison Claw. If this furball looks familiar, it's because we came up against him back when I first landed in the Digiworld with Angie and Jeremy.
And it's all been downhill from there, if you ask me.
Ain't ancient Volcanomon. He's an ancient ore-type Digimon whose special attacks include Big Bang Boom and Lavalanche. He's a real hothead with a fiery temper and a permanent case of heartburn. Fortunately, we won't be running into him again.
How do you know that? Who made you the official Digimon expert?
DEkanal55. DEkanal55 is a cyborg-type Digimon whose special attacks include Purple Plague and Song of Thunder. We don't know a lot about him, except that he eats fish, and when you turn that little crank on his head, he becomes the most powerful force of evil in the universe.
Whoa, wait a minute, wait a minute. Now you're just making things up.
Today's Digimon data file features Chibikmon. Looks like a little Pikmons, huh? Chibikmon is a slime-type Digimon whose special attacks include Petite Sugar Plum. Somehow I have a feeling that sounds sweeter than it's gonna feel.
Okay, everybody got that? Because there's gonna be a quiz next time.
Lucemon. Lucemon is an angel-type Digimon. He pretends to be just a peaceful little guy. But just wait till he goes into wild mode. He's no angel with that cross-strike attack. Whew, I learned that the hard way.
Okay, once more from the top, but this time in 3D.
Skull Scorpionmon, an insect-type Digimon whose razor-sharp stinger delivers its pinch of pain attack. Yep, he's one tough opponent, no bones about it. Plus, when Halloween comes, he's already got his skeleton costume ready.
I'm back! Wait, is it Halloween already?
Can you guess who this is? The 6 legs are a clue. Plus, he's a great protector of the weaker Digimon. It's Mega Kabutierimon. He's an insect-type Digimon. His attacks include Hornbuster and Electroshocker. Did you guess right?
I was so close! I said Rhinoceros Beetle. Do I get a prize?
Dinner, like we practiced. You're embarrassing Mommy.
That green skin is a clue. Plus, he's so handsome. Or at least that's what Lilamon thinks. It's Stingmon, an insect-type Digimon. His attacks include Spike Strike and Wicked Antenna. Did you guess right?
I'm guessing Lilamon's gonna give him a love attack soon.
You can tell by the hairstyle, he's a flame-type Digimon. In fact, he's even hotter than his former version. Gotta guess? It's Blue Maramon. But even though he runs hot, his attacks also include Ice Phantom, Cold Flame, and Vision Blur.
I guessed Blue Cheese Fireplace Logmon. Do I win?
Skull Greymon. His attacks include Cursed Breath, which must smell a lot like Shoutmon after a burger with extra onions. With all Skull Greymons done, he has a bunch of skeletons in his closet. In fact, his closet is made of skeletons.
Boy, it's cold outside, and that's no joke. Ha!
Here's a clue. It's got flippers for feet, but it can also move on land. Plus, it's got claws strong enough to break through ice. Right, it's Gomamon! And his attacks include Sharp Cider and Platoon Fishes. So, how'd you do?
I refuse to answer that question.
Here are some clues. He's an icy snow-type Digimon, but no matter what, he never melts. He doesn't like to fight, but if he has to, his attacks include Sub-Zero Ice Punch and Snowball. It's Frigimon! How'd you do?
Not so good. I guessed he was a vanilla pastry surprise.
First off, this Digimon's a mythical dragon type, and he's a pure breed. He has really powerful legs and arms, because he'd rather work out than eat. His attacks are Strong Crunch and X-Laser. Yep, it's X-Vmon. How'd you do?
I guessed it was a pro wrestler with wings. Do I win?
First off, he's an ancient, pure-blooded dragon type, but he's not as big as you might think. He has wings, but they're weak, so he can't fly. His attacks include Baby Breath, Tail Smasher, and Great Strike. It's Dracomon. So how'd you do?
Not so good. I guessed it was a little green doggy.
First off, it's a dinosaur type, and it lives deep in the jungle. It's tough enough to survive there, but it's also intelligent. It can fire the blades on its back, and its attacks include Sonic Slash Rain and Blue Prominence. Yep, it's Spinomon!
Those big spikies are scary. He must not sleep on his back.
First, it's an insect type, and it's not too smart, but it has a really hard metallized head, so watch out trying to battle it. Its attacks include Mega Blaster, Electroshocker, and Hornbuster. Yep, it's Kabuterimon. Did you guess it?
I love bugs. In fact, my head is full of them.
It's a machine-type Digimon, and it was a combination of parts from other cyborg species Digimon. Its body is made of super tough red Digizoid, and its attacks include Hyper Attack, Destroyed Hook, and Chaos Crusher. So, did you guess Chaosdramon?
Not exactly, but Red Robot Lobstermon is close, right?
You see that right there? That's Mama's new show dog. I think I'll call him Spinach Dip.
Can you guess who it is?
It's Gardramon, a machine type, and since he's made of solid iron, he's a pretty good defender. His special attack is the Destruction Tracker, which follows enemies anywhere. Sounds like he'd be a good friend to have. But he's not, he's our enemy. Oh, can't we just get along? begins with his special attack, the Whip Wing. He attacks in a snap. He grabs him so fast, they don't even know what hit him. That's kind of rude, even for a bird.
Can you guess it? This Digimon can be hatched from the Nature Egg and can Digivolve from Grizzlymon. His special attack is Animal Nail, using the nails he hides within his paws.
Wait, are you telling me it's a real live Digimon? I thought it was a doll, so I dressed up like a princess doll so we could have a tea party. Ooh, where are we having this tea party?
At the zoo where Pandamons live and Hipposaurus Monodamons too.
Digimon is obviously a bird type. Its special attack uses lightning. He stuns his enemies from above with boom, zap, boom. It's Parrotmon!
That's just shocking! Ha 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 ha!
Lady Devimon. She's a fallen angel type Digimon. Her special attack is Darkness Wave. But how can she fly with those tattered wings? Maybe they're tattered because she's rotten at flying. She should get a sewing machine and fix them. Ha 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 ha!
It's a ghost Digimon whose body is made out of a computer virus, so your computer is toast if it gets inside. Mostly it attacks indirectly, with Zombie Claw or Evil Charm.
Hey, I know that guy. That's Pokemon. He and his virus friends got into my circuit board one time, and I was getting pop-up ads for screen cleaners and bogus cheat codes for weeks. Nothing scarier for a TV than that.
Except a glass of water and an electrical outlet. Ha!
Bump the volume. Pokemon, lose your power.
It's a wizard Digimon, so it's good at magic and concealed weapons. And it hides itself, too. Its attacks include Brush Strike and Talisman Spell.
I guessed it. I know it's Dalmon because I'm really sneaky, too. See how I hide under this umbrella? Bet you didn't even know I was here, did you? You call that sneaky? I see you loud and clear.
Can't beat hiding in a rain cloud. Kinda wet in here, though.
Dolphmon! This sea animal type Digimon has 2 attacks, Pulse Blast and Dolphin Kick. Plus, he's so smart that normal people can't even understand him.
Which raises an interesting question. Are you really that smart if nobody can understand you? I understand you. Not me, Dolphmon. What about him? Is he really that smart?
Don't ask me. I can't understand a word he says.
Ikakumon! He's a sea animal type Digimon, and his special attack is called Harpoon Torpedo. What's cool about him is he can grow his horn back over and over.
What's so cool about that? Who wants a horn growing out of the middle of his head? On the plus side, his thick fur keeps him warm in the winter. Yeah, I bet he'd make a really nice carpet.
Sure, if you could get rid of that horn in the middle of his head.
He's a Beastman Digimon, and the cloak he wears can repel most of an opponent's strikes. He fights for justice, and he's got a fist packed with fighting spirit that he calls the Bancho Punch.
Oh, come on, this game is getting too easy. Just one look at that Digimon and you can tell who it is. That's Bancho Leomon, everybody knows that. Yeah, too easy. Then how come you both had to look it up? I saw you do it.
Flamedramon! This dragon-type Digimon has 2 attacks, Fire Rocket and Flame Fist. Plus, he's got a super sharp blade on his head.
Hold the hot sauce. This spicy chicken is one hot tamale. He'll burn the roof off your mouth. Forget that, he'll burn the roof off your house. I bet he'd be great at a barbecue, though.
What was that? Did somebody mention barbecue chicken? I love chicken!
This isn't just any dinosaur-type Digimon. It's the strongest one of them all. His attacks include Splatter Hunting and Ogre Flame. Extremely high-temperature stuff.
I know him. It's Dino Rexmon. You can tell by the super long talons. Believe me, you don't want to get in the way of those things. Plus, he's got kind of a bad attitude.
Someone go get the nail clippers. That'll fix both problems.
Agunimon! This wizard-type Digimon's attacks include Pyro Tornado and Pyro Darts. Guess that's why he's called the Human Spirit of Fire.
And he's great at weenie roasts. Speaking of which, I tried Pyro Tornado once. It's not bad. Tastes a lot like chicken. Very interesting, but where did you find that ridiculous getup?
Yeah, they told me mine was one of a kind.
It's a beast Digimon whose name comes from the mythological Sphinx. Its attacks include the Queen's Paw and the Beam of Isis, which it shoots from its headdress. Not quite your average house cat.
Did you guess it? It's Nefertimon. She looks peaceful, but just like any kitty, she can scratch you if you're not careful. I just pat her on the headdress until she purrs for me.
Well, don't touch my headdress, because I don't purr.
This little guy looks like a bowling ball with bat wings. He's an evil type Digimon, so he's definitely not to be trusted. His attacks include Evil Whisper and Demi Darts. Did you guess Devimon?
Ugh, those blue brats drive me batty. They tell so many lies, it makes my antennae spin. I keep the lights on all the time so bats won't bother me.
What? And run down your batteries? Then you'll really have a blackout.
This warrior Digimon's armor can regenerate fallen heroes. He travels with a companion named Flare. His attacks include Feral Sword and Laser Javelin. Did you guess Valkyremon?
I have a little buddy that travels with me everywhere I go, too. It's not a golden bird, it's my friend, Red Tomato. I don't like birds or tomatoes. They always make a mess.
That's why I wear clothes made of napkins.
What does that have to do with anything?
Palmon! This vegetable-type Digimon is cute, but definitely not cuddly. She can defend herself with Poison Ivy and Stinking Attack, which really drives away her enemies.
Speaking of plants, want to hear a bad joke? Why couldn't the gardener grow flowers? Because he hadn't botany. Get it? Botany? Yeah, you're right. That's a really bad joke.
I thought it was hilarious. Haha. Wait, I don't get it.
This one's a sea animal Digimon, and it's fast and dangerous. It can sink ships with its homing torpedo attack, and really stir up the surf with its hydro wave.
Did you guess right? It's Titlemon, of course. All right, kids, get those bathing suits on and get in the water. We're gonna swim some laps and then play Marco Polo. I'm not sure I want to go in the water today.
Me neither. Go get that Marco Polo guy instead.
This one's a vegetation Digimon who looks like a giant cactus. And sure enough, it can survive for a long time out in the desert. Its attacks are Needle Spray, Light Speed Jabbing, and Coconut Punch.
Did you guess it? It's Togemon, of course. And he looks pretty blank right now, but you wouldn't want to get too close when he gets mad. I don't know, he looks pretty cuddly and friendly to me.
Exactly what's so cuddly about a cactus wearing boxing gloves?
This one's a dark animal Digimon, and it's got really nasty claws, plus a hard-shell body that can self-heal. Its attacks are Mad Dog Fire and the Portals of Darkness.
Did you guess Cerberomon? Another clue is that it has two heads, kind of like a computer that can run two different programs at the same time. But two heads are different. What if they don't agree on where to go?
Or worse yet, what if they want different stuff for lunch?
This one's kind of gross. He's a mollusk Digimon with a gooey body and funny eyeballs. He likes damp places and isn't too bright or powerful. His attacks are named Nume Sludge and Poop Throw.
That's easy. It's Numamon. And if he likes wet, slimy places, then he ought to see my little brother's room. I've been to your house, and your room's the one a Numamon would like best.
I just hope your brother never learns how to do those attacks.
This is an ultimate level sea animal Digimon, and it's so big that normal computers can't crunch its data. Its attacks are Blasting Spout and Tidal Wave. Did you guess Waymon?
I guess Big Fishymon, so that's close enough, right? I just want to know what they eat, because I'm trying to decide if I should go to the beach or not. For the last time, it's not a fish, all right? And it doesn't eat Monotamon!
Well, don't go swimming in its tank and you don't have to worry about it.
This reptile-type Digimon is an escape artist, but it barks so much you can always find it. It's fast on land but hates water, and its attacks are Kilo Flame and Head Strike.
Gaussmon, right? I know that because my next-door neighbor has one, and I have to turn up my volume to drown out the barking. How do you know the barking is from Gaussmon and not your neighbor's actual dog?
Wait, how do you know the barking isn't from your actual neighbor? See what I did there?
This Digimon is a zombie zinger type. He follows orders without question and doesn't have any ideas of his own. His special attack is Dark March, and he can work for a long time with no sleep.
That's Troopmon. I had one for a school project partner one time, and it didn't work out too well because of the no ideas thing. But I bet the working with no sleep came in handy.
I prefer sleeping with no work myself.
How's it end?
With you driving us to Wendy's.
I hate Wendy's.